H.T. Lewis.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. I have a prepared statement that I already sent to the board for your convenience, but I just wanted to tell you a little story. Some time ago, I moved to Seminole Heights, enjoyed it very, very much. Very, very wonderful neighbor of mine across the street, elderly woman. I grew very fond of and thought of her very much like family. She and I became very, very close. She told me that at the time that her parents had moved here from Boston and they had purchased the home at 400 East Idlewild Avenue, and how she had lived there for all her life. I was having a conversation with her one day shortly after I was home recuperating from the hospital, and I told her that I worked up enough energy that I actually walked over to Publix today, and I felt real proud of myself about that. And she looked at me and she said, you know, she said, I can remember when I walked to Publix too when I was a little girl. She said, because here we are at the 400 block of East Idlewild, and Publix is over there at the 700 block of East Idlewild. Why, it was just a 3 or 4 block walk down the street. And I said to her, well, that was probably pretty convenient, because now I have to go all the way up around Hannah and then down Nebraska to get to Publix, you know, and so it's quite a walk. Well, she looked at me and she said, yes, she said, I know. She said, with a tear in her eye, she said, but I can't go to Publix anymore. And I said to her, well, I understand. Little did I know that her younger brother had come to town that particular day, and it was on that day that, because of her age, that her brother had taken her car keys away. So I understood very clearly what it was that she was saying when he said, I can't go to Publix anymore. Now, in that regard, these neighborhoods have endured enough. I think that Ms. Hunt chose an appropriate statement when she called it the spine. Well, it's the spine, but to be honest about it, the communities along the 275 corridor are tired of their backs being broken by this broken transportation system. Thank you.